channel. I am Cold Mountain Mama, aka Jessica, and today I'm going to make some honeycomb toffee. Some people call it sponge toffee, but I'm going to show you how to make it. It's pretty easy. Just got to be careful because it's really hot. You are boiling sugar and water, so let's just get started. The first thing that I like to do is to grease my pan and put parchment paper in it. This is for when it gets done boiling. And so you're putting baking soda in there, so it's going to foam up. So I just lightly cover that in grease. And then I'm going to take my parchment paper . It doesn't have to be perfect. Stick it in there. The sides are going to have to be a whole lot bigger. We're going to have to cut some pieces for each side. Sides so it'll stick. Not going to come very far up, but still, you never know. You just want to be sure it doesn't spill over. It is a pain to clean up. You don't have to spray the inside. I'm just spraying it so the paper will stick to itself. So, you know, just, you need some barriers to keep it from going over. It doesn't have to be perfect. We can set that aside. And you will need a pot, a thermometer, and you also will need honey, baking soda, cream of tartar, a cup of water, 3½ cups of granulated sugar, and 1½ cups of golden corn syrup. And I just use the dark corn syrup. You can use regular corn syrup, it doesn't really matter. Okay, first thing we did was line our parchment paper with the pan, and you want to measure out your honey in one dish and the baking soda and cream of tartar together in another dish. So let's go ahead and do the honey. It says you're going to need 1½ tablespoons, and I'm just going to guess that's probably way more. That's okay. Now I need a paper towel. much more honey flavor it's going to get. Okay, and then we need 5 teaspoons of baking soda. So 5 teaspoons of baking soda. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it says to put the cream of tartar in with the baking soda. So you need half of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Okay. This is for later. So next you're going to go ahead and put your thermometer in and try to make sure it's not touching the bottom. You want to put a cup of water in there first. Then you put the sugar and the corn syrup. So I'm going to need 3.5 cups of sugar. Let's see. Let's open this bag up. There's 1 cup. Two cups. Three and a half. 3.5. And then 1.5 cups of golden syrup. There's 1. What you're going to do is you're going to bring the mixture to boil over high heat. You stir a couple times to make sure everything is dissolving evenly. And you want to continue boiling without stirring until it reaches about 284 degrees Fahrenheit or 140 degrees Celsius on the candy thermometer. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to set it on the stove and bring it up to high and stir it up a little bit. So right now the candy is boiling. I've got it on high and it's almost up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to wait till about 284 Fahrenheit or 140 Celsius to add my honey. So when you add your honey, you stir it in just a little bit. And then when that gets done, when it gets up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius, you want to take it off the heat. And that's when you're going to start adding your baking soda mixture. And since my pot is a little bit smaller, I'm going to dump it in this pot with my baking soda because it will expand. And it grows and it grows and it's dangerous. So you don't want to get burnt. So I'm thinking today I'm going to put it in the other pan. It's not a big deal, just more to clean. But we're just going to wait some more until that gets up to 140 degrees Celsius or 284 Fahrenheit. We'll be right back. Okay guys, it's about at 140 degrees Celsius, 284 Fahrenheit. I'm going to add the honey. I'm going to sizzle a little bit. Stir around just a little. It's going to really smell like honey now. So we let this go until it gets to 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 Celsius. So it won't take much longer. I'm waiting for it to get up to 300. It won't take too much longer. And I'm debating on whether I may just do the baking soda in the small pan. Since it's not as bubbly as it once was, it shouldn't be too terrible. So I'm just waiting. It's just about up to 300. This is very dangerous work, guys. So if you're going to make this, be very careful. Okay, it's reached 300. I'm going to take the thermometer out. Shake off the excess. And then I'm going to bring this over here. And what's going to happen, I got a sifter thing. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. But it's going to start. See? And then you just pour it in there. Sometimes I have some clumps of baking soda, but it's hard. It's hard. So get what you can out because it gets hard really quick. Be very, very careful. And what I like to do to get to clean, I put water back in this pot and fill it up as much as I can and put it back on boil. That way it'll melt some of that sugar. But here's a closer look of the toffee. It's going to continue to bubble and move around a little bit. Isn't it cool? So you have to let this cool all the way before you break it up. Okay guys, this is going to take at least 2 hours or longer to cool. And it's still bubbling as we speak. It's really neat to watch. So it's going to take a while for it to cool. So whenever this cools down, I'll be back and I'll show you how to break it up. But you can break it up any way you want. But in the meantime, I'm going to put water in my pot and bring it up to boil and melt some of that leftover sugar in the pan because it is rock hard by now. It's been about an hour and I've come in to check. It's still pretty warm. What I'm going to do is take it off, lift it up, and take it out of that pan so it can cool better. It did deflate a little bit, but that's okay. That's what they normally do. So it's still pretty warm, so we're gonna wait some more. Okay guys, I think it is cool enough. What I'm gonna do is peel back parchment paper. There will be some pieces stuck in the parchment paper, but you can break those out. And you want to get like a big pan or something to put this in because it does make a mess. Already made a pretty big mess. Let me find a good container to put some stuff in. Okay. So what you want to do, what I like to do is flip it over. It's a little warm, but I think it's going to be fine. Let me scoot you just a tad closer. So I'm just going to take something and just beat it like this. See? See how easy? And I'm going to go ahead and move this piece so I can show you all what it's like. It smells really good, and it looks like a bee comb with honey. Isn't that neat? It's really good. It's light and crunchy. You've got that honey flavor. The dark syrup makes it more of a golden flavor. So what I like to do, I like to put it in pieces no bigger than this if possible. There's already a bunch of crumbs. So what I like to do is just try to break it. You see right here's some with the paper. It rolls. So you just take that right out. Here's another one. But anyway, it's pretty easy. It's just a little time consuming. People love it. People love it when you dip it in chocolate. See, it breaks away really easy. And this is not even half of the batch. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Here's the bigger piece. See, this is what I have. Isn't that crazy? That is a lot of toffee. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more candy videos. I do a little bit of everything. I do motivational cleaning, I do candy, and baking, and cooking. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and that's what I do. But I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.